So the other day I was looking at the trailers that I have, and I was just thinking to myself, I really don't have a lot of trailers to carry my heavy equipment. I have this one that I made years ago. Um, this is I still like it. It's not the greatest built machine. Well, it's not a machine; it's a trailer. But it's not the greatest built thing I've done. But it's cool. It's simple. I like it. But it's too big for the dump truck and the crane truck. Now I do have this little utility trailer that I made a couple of months ago. Actually, I made this one to replace the dump trailer that I was talking about on my other videos. Matter of fact, the dump trailer um, donated a lot of its parts to this little utility trailer. But saying that, I wanted to get something that was a little bit smaller, something that I could just drive around easier and pull with the crane truck and the dump truck. So I looked around and came down to two choices: either RC four-wheel drive or Lasso. Or, I mean, there's companies like Scale Art and stuff like that, but I'm not going to pay $5,000 for a little trailer. Just something probably something I'm not going to use that much, because I really don't use that much. I don't honestly don't use the heavy hauler that pulls this that much. So I thought about the Lasso one and came down to you guys are going to pick on me because I said that I don't like the company, but I'm going to explain why too. But I bought the RC four-wheel drive Big Dog equipment trailer. So this is going to be my little review on this trailer. And mind you, I just got this. I got this probably about 20 minutes before I picked up the phone and to make the video. So this is going to be, completely off the cuff, not even thinking about what I'm going to say. So let me turn the video off real quick and move the other trailer out the way, and we can talk about this one. So this is the Big Dog equipment trailer. It's 1/14 scale. It's made by RC4WD Drive. I think it's all right. I mean, I've said before in the past, and I know a couple of you guys are probably going to be like, well, Vic, you said you didn't like RC4WD Drive. Well, I'm going to explain real quick why. Well, in the beginning, when RC4WD Drive was, that's a loaded thing in the beginning, but when they first started out, they used to make a lot of their stuff custom. And it was like one-off, very boutique, very high quality stuff. But over the years, and again, it's not a bad thing, because even if I owned a company, I would do the same thing. I mean, this is something you just got to do. But over the years, they've been sourcing out a lot of their products to other companies. For example, their heavy equipment is made by a company called Eagle Machinery and JD Models, and I think Team Raffi is another company that makes their stuff. But you get the point. They make a lot of their products are not made by them in house. And back in the day, they were mostly crawlers, and that kind of stuff they're great at crawlers. I mean, they make awesome wheels. They make awesome chassis. They even make pretty decent gearboxes. I have one on my the gearbox that's in my wheel loader. I'm going to pull down in a bit. Is made by RC4WD Drive. It's it's an old one. I can't even find parts for it. That's one reason why I don't use the wheel loader that much. It's their R2 transmission, so it's an old one. But saying all that, the other problem that really irks me about RC4WD Drive is that a lot of their stuff is hit or miss. For example, I can get a set of tires from them, and they will outlast the vehicle. Matter of fact, These are RC4 drive tires. I don't use these rims anymore. These tires have survived 3 models. So, I can get those, or I can get another set of tires. Give me a second and I'll dig it out. Like I said, I can get another set of tires, like these Dune TAs that I got for them. They actually got these for my give me a second. I actually got these for my Losi Baja Ray. And I mean, they worked all right, but 3 of them ripped. Matter of fact, you can see the rip right here. So, and I know they're crawler tires. I know somebody's gonna be like, well, these are crawler tires. Yeah, but I've used crawler tires on that Baja Ray before and didn't have a problem. The other thing that I have problems with a lot from them is their shocks. Their shocks are forever leaking. I mean, the only shocks that I know that are just as bad and just as hit or miss are these Team Integy. I have these Team Integy shocks. These are supposed to be rebound shocks, but they don't rebound. So if you know what a rebound shock is or don't know what it is, basically it has a remote reservoir here that has a piston with a spring in it, and as this closes, as you push in the piston, it pushes oil through the reservoir, pushes down the plunger in the piston, and that spring pushes back up and makes the shock rebound. And what that does, that controls how fast your shocks return when they get compressed. I mean, well, your suspension returns when it gets compressed or when it goes over bumps. Motorcycle guys use them a lot more than like on-road guys or something like that. My background back in the day, as far as like real vehicles, was mostly on-road, and I'm old school RC tuner and an old school tuner car guy. So you tend to not use rebound shocks. I think the off-road guys do, but don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on anything I say about other stuff, But anyway, getting back to the trailer. Let's see. Like I said, this was opened right before I made the video, so I don't really know much about it. So checking it out, the first thing we see is the little landing leg. And of course it works. You can see the trailer going down. And I don't like doing unboxings because I think they're kind of silly. But anyway, and has a little storage container, and they're held on by magnets. And this is one of the things I'm talking about with the quality control. Whoever put the magnet on here didn't decide to take off the double-sided tape, so of course there's double-sided tape on the back of the magnet. Little stuff like that. This is where the little hitch is. And it's spring-loaded. And it has a little ball that I can't get out. There it is. It has a little ball. Looks like just a standard Tamiya ball. 1 second. Sorry about that. I had a little flurry of activity. That's what happens when you make videos from your house. But anyway, like I said, there's the ball. It just looks like a regular Tamiya size ball. So that's not a big thing. It actually looks like it's smaller than the ones that are on those guys. So I might have to do something with that. Suspension looks like leaf spring suspension. And it does have the lights. That I knew before I even bought it, that it had working lights. And just noticed, it's not a big deal, but I noticed that the wheels are not, the axles are not individual. They're linked together. But again, that's not a big deal. I mean, tires are rock hard, but I would expect them to be for carrying something. It's a 9-volt battery to control the lights. And there's the lights. The ones in the back. and the ramps. So again, it's just a trailer. It's nothing super special. I like it. Real wood decking. Rolls pretty dang smooth. And they give you the little reflective decals that go along the side. I don't know if I'm going to use them or not, but they give you that. They also give you a chain with some little hooks that I may use. So, but let me go get some equipment and we'll see if it'll fit on here. I'll be back in 1 sec. Well, the wheel loader fits pretty good. Mine just twisted. And I have a servo that controls the steering instead of a hydraulic piston. And when it's a high-powered servo, and it's an old oh goodness, I want to say it's a reef servo, but it's always locked when you turn the SD loader off. But anyway, the loader fits. It fits pretty good, actually. A lot of space. Oh. Let's try out the excavator. And that one, there's the excavator. And I don't know if you've noticed, but the suspension smashed. See if I can show it. Oh, picking this up with one hand. But yeah, the suspension drops. It feels the weight. But the excavator will work. Maybe if I change it around once. Okay, if I turn it around, that's actually a lot better. But the suspension still compresses. But that excavator fits. And the one I do know it without even trying it, that'll fit, but we'll see anyway. The big guy, I don't think will fit. But and the mini excavator fits. So, yeah, it's a trailer. It does what it's supposed to do. Hope you guys like it, and I guess I'll try to make some videos of it being pulled. Again, it's a trailer, so I don't know how exciting they can be. But anyway, talk to you later. Hope you liked the video. Subscribe and like.